Okay, it came up, but what is?
Let me see. What are you doing? I said, leave it on that page.
I did. I was just cutting it off.
Why are you cutting it off? Don't cut it off. I need you to leave it right there. You see our own topics?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to cover.
Okay.
So if I get lost, I'm actually what's the next topic.
Okay.
Okay? Be asking you what's the next topic.
The fuck? Do you think a vehicle is safe? Would you want more than one wife or husband? Human trafficking? Let's talk to Carolyn. Oh, you coming in now? Huh?
Yes, I am. Just let me get set up. No. You got the, is it still posted up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not turning.
It's not supposed to turn. Let me see.
Like when I lay it like this.
That's because you don't have it set up like that.
I thought I had it on automatic turn, automatic shift.
No, you gotta push the rotate button.
That's what I was trying to find.
You gotta push the rotate button. We get about to be live. Hopefully Facebook don't kick me out. You think I'm joking? I'm just play like 2 minutes of it and see if I get kicked out of Facebook.
Just say first you don't have no rights to the music.
I am, but I did that before. It didn't. It didn't.
The time is not for you to process. It will be a good chance for you to move. House music always suits. Forget what the flow, let's go. Yo, if you rock to a house, who's tempo it so? And shall we let the games begin? What better reposition can you be in? I'm on fire, the flame's too hot to doubt. The moon is over, come into my house.
Hey everybody. Hi LaFon. Hi Jackie.
Here's a dance that finale. Keep the bass and treble flow. The speakers rock the rhythm. I was gonna reach you, I'm the queen. Latifah. Now it's time to run through it. 45 King. Do it, yeah, there you go. I told you you could do it. Now that you enjoy it, I do it. Dance to the beat of the song. Give me some when you did. I come to say ride the groove line. Don't swing the right line. To the groove line. Always the right line. It's a house party. I'm hosting. Come and run with the one who's chosen.
I don't know. Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Talk with Carolyn radio show. We are here at Sadura radio station and we have several topics tonight. One of the topics that we're going to be covering tonight is, would you want more than one husband or one wife at the same time? Mr. C says, Hello.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your Monday. It's kind of chilly out there right now, but let's sit back, buckle up, and enjoy this conversation because it's always off the hook, as usual.
All right, Mr. C, we're gonna cover, we got like 5 topics to cover, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with the husband and the wife.
Do you think your vehicle is safe?
You wanna start with that one first?
That's a good one.
All right, we'll start with that. Now,
Take them
listen,
in order.
I wanna tell y'all what's going on. Before we start off with about the husband and the wives, I wanna tell y'all about your vehicle not being as safe as you think it may be. The thieves have came up with a new way to get into your car. So I'm gonna tell y'all something that you may not have known before. This little device right here is how they get into your vehicle. They have learned how to hack this because this goes through the airwaves. So when you boop, boop, it sends a signal to the airwaves to lock your car. So the thieves has found a way to hack in to unlock your car when you leave with a device. So if you're using this to lock your car not safe, they could still get in your car because they know how to hack the airwaves to get in with this. If you manually lock your car door, like push the button, boop, they can't get in because no airwave signals was sent to lock your car. You manually locked your car. There's no airwaves signals to be sent, so they can't reopen your car. And what they're doing is, if you do this, airwaves are sent, they can hack in, get in your car and take all your valuables. There was a person, well, persons, whose car was broken into. One lady lost all of her, well, it was stolen, everything she had in her car, her money, her laptop, stuff she had bought for Christmas, gone. Another lady who got in her car and when she realized that when she got in, the car automatically locked back. She got back out, it did the same thing. When she got out the car unlocked, but she didn't do it. And she kept doing it. And then she went and called 911 and she called the police. And that's when they told her there's a hacker in the area that is watching your vehicle. So when you leave, they can steal the belongings that's in your car. So those are the 2 stories that I wanted to share. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Those are the 2 stories, well, 2 of the stories that I wanted to share about the creativeness of the car thieves getting into your car. So keep this in mind. Instead of using this to lock your car, because it sends a signal to the airwaves and the hackers can still get in your car and take all your belongings and lock your car back up. Instead, manually lock your car door because no signal is sent and they can't get in. So that's one of the things I want to share about the car thieves.
What about the alarms?
What about them?
The alarm won't be set then. The alarms are being set with the remote too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, then the alarms won't be set, bro.
Well, not everybody has an alarm on their car, but they have found a way to hack into these little devices, y'all. I didn't see anything about an alarm.
When you push your remote,
You push the remote,
then the doors are locked and you push it again, then your alarm beep.
beep, but they are hacking it.
Yeah, I heard you. Okay.
Okay. So to be on the safe side, holidays are coming. They're out there. Manually lock your car. Don't signal. It's hot season from now to New Year's.
Mm.
Next topic.
Would
Would
you
you
want
want-
more than one wife or husband?
At the same time.
Hmm.
Okay, why you say no?
Is this uncomfortable?
But what if your wife came to you and said, I want us to have somebody else in the house? Like she wants another husband.
Okay.
You would tell her no?
Yes.
Why? She wants another husband.
Okay. Then she
If
go get
men
another
can
husband.
have multiple wives, how come women can't have multiple husbands?
I'm not living in that culture.
It's not always about the culture, Mr. C.
I'm not doing it.
Hey, y'all. Hey, ladies. Would y'all want another husband at the same time? Why are you giving me that look?
Because ain't nobody gonna be swinging shit around there but me. With my wife.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's not about the culture. You do have people that agree to it, but they all have to agree.
Well, I'm not
At the-
agreeing.
Can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
They all have to agree at the same time. They all have to agree. Like we are, and I personally know of a couple that live like this. Well, I can't say couple. I know of 3 people that actually live like this. The husband has 2 wives.
Mm.
They each take on responsibilities in the house. They take on responsibilities of sharing with the children. And their little lifestyle is interesting, very interesting. One day I asked one of the wives, I'm like, is you getting yours? And she like, do you see me smiling? Do you see me walking around mad? Then I asked him, I said, how do you work that? Well, he has the main one, and he spends some time with her, and then he spends time with the other one. But they live under the same roof.
Okay, so it's like, okay, you got Monday, so like you tell me, you got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then okay, I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we split Sunday.
They work it out, and they each alternate cooking responsibilities.
Mm.
Like one night is her night, the next night is the other wife night. But they're cool with that, as long as he doesn't step outside and get a 3rd wife. Like that's a no-no, because they all agree to live like this. So it's not always a cultural thing.
Okay,
It's not.
I wouldn't do it.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that I would not. If I had the option of having 2 husbands, I would have me some 2 husbands. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Do y'all see something wrong with having 2 husbands? Men got 2 wives.
So you want 2 husbands?
What's wrong with having 2 husbands?
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I look at it this way. Either husband or wife. What one cannot do for whatever reason, the other one can.
Then if you're not
It's
satisfied,
no
then
different.
if you're not satisfied, then just let her go.
Satisfied in what way?
I don't know. You need another husband for what?
Why not?
So one can't. If one can't do, the other one can.
It may be some things that one can't do and the other one can.
Okay.
It don't.
Like.
Why are you looking at me like that? It don't always have to be what you thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It don't.
Okay.
One may have more to bring to the table than other.
Well, then you leave this broke ass, ain't that?
I didn't say it was broke.
Oh, you said one has more to one has
What?
more to bring
It
to the
doesn't
table than the
necessarily
other.
mean that he's broke.
Then what does it mean?
It could be mean he lacking something. It doesn't mean he broke.
Oh, so okay, so one got a bigger one, then you gonna sleep with the bigger one more?
Why it gotta be about penis?
Because you said, what did you just say?
I know what I said.
Okay.
All right, your mind is always in the gutter. All right, let
My
me
mind
help
is not
you.
in no gutter.
Yeah, you bringing up dick
It's
shit.
the way you said it.
All right, maybe let me clarify for you.
Yeah, please.
One may be able to.
Go longer.
There you go again. No.
Okay.
He I don't know what's with him tonight, y'all. Listen, one husband may be financially set, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other husband, why you moving it? Okay. The other husband may not be financially set, but he may be a good chef. The other one might can't cook.
But he's good for the money.
He good for the money.
And the other one is that can cook is not good for the money.
But he can cook his ass off.
Okay.
So that don't have nothing to do with the bedroom.
He's
And what
pocketing
if
some
they're
food.
both good in the bedroom?
Well,
Hey, I'm just having some fun.
Mm.
Me and my little wicked.
How long is that gonna last?
As long as all three of us agree to it. The only way an arrangement like that would screw up is if I brought in somebody else or one of them brought in another female. But like I said, it works a whole lot of ways. It could be one woman, two husbands. It could be two husbands, two wives. It could be one husband, two wives. It could be one husband, three wives.
But you said no third party.
They agree to it.
Okay.
They agree. Let me say this.
You playing with
That no. That is ancient culture. You talk about culture, that's ancient. Very, very, very ancient.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
You have some religious cultures that are like that. But then you have non-religious cultures that has an agreement to it. Some live in the same household, some don't. You don't have to live in the same household. If he has two wives, he's taking care of this household and he's taking care of this household. And they each, I split them up is the wrong word, but they each share him per night.
Mm.
But he's financially taking care of both families, but they share the days with him. They agree to it.
And you said if it was two men, they would be one be financially set, the other one.
That was an example, Mr.
Okay,
Sagan.
what about the two women?
What about the two women?
One to cook and one to clean.
Why you gotta bring up cleaning?
I'm just saying.
What's up with the cleaning?
One of
You
them
think
bring-
women just supposed to clean or something?
No. I'm saying
You ain't saying it right.
Okay, then explain that to me.
Talk right.
Okay. One is going to be okay.
This is your scenario.
one
I
of
gave
them-
you mine.
Okay, now you got two wives.
You have two wives.
You providing for both of them.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so you financially set. What are they
Yes.
bringing to the table?
Both of them can be very well educated and both can have jobs.
Okay.
So everybody is bringing to the table. Both wives is making money. He's making money. And if they're smart,
And
they
one
will
can't
pull
do the
their
other
money.
one.
There you go again. If they're smart, they will pull, and I'm sure they are, pull their money together and build. There's no point in being in a relationship like that if you're not going to build together. It's based on teamwork, but it's a hell of a relationship.
Yeah, but your scenario was 2 men and 1 wife.
I gave
Two
quite a few
husbands.
scenarios.
Okay.
I said it could be 1 wife, 2 husbands,
Right.
or 1 husband, 2 wives.
Okay.
Or it can be 2 wives, 2 husbands that live in the same household, but they swap.
Ooh.
People really live like this. I hope you know that, right?
I forgot what we had a conversation about that. What was that?
Polymorph, poly something.
Yeah.
But this is different. This is where they live.
As married couple.
They live as a married couple.
Isn't that illegal in America?
I'm gonna say yes. However, in a certain religion, it's common. And those individuals that live in this religion, they live in America. They do live in America, but based on their religious culture, they do live like this.
Okay.
What do y'all say? Y'all just looking at me like, oh, she didn't go here.
Yeah, she did. I told y'all, buckle up.
Let me know. Oh, let me know what y'all think. Would y'all want women? Would y'all want to have 2 husbands? Living in the same household with you at the same time? Or you got 2 husbands and everybody live in their own house and you live alone? There's a lot of scenarios I can bring up with that. Lots of scenarios. What's the next topic? Y'all quiet tonight. Very quiet. What's the next topic, Mr. C? Come on. What are you doing over there?
Trying to get the right. Okay.
Trying
Human
to get the right.
trafficking.
Okay. Human trafficking. Human trafficking, it's sex trafficking. Modern day slave labor. And I'm gonna be on this human trafficking for a minute. It's almost scary with this human trafficking. I posted up a video today, and the video showed the customized, how the human traffickers customize a vehicle just for human trafficking. And if you get kidnapped and put in this vehicle, it is so insulated that if you scream to the top of your lungs, can't nobody hear you. Normally, white truck, white van, and recently added a black, was it black truck, Mr. C?
I don't know.
I think it's a black truck. Black
I know
truck.
it was also an Uber driver that was doing it too.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Black truck, ladies, white van. Do not park your vehicle near any van, any truck. I don't care what color it is. Any van, any truck. Don't park your vehicle nowhere near it. Be aware of your surroundings in the store. Pay attention if there is people following you. And I'm not just going to say if there's men following you. I'm going to say if there's man woman, or child, because it's not just men that's involved in the sex trafficking. There's women who will say that's involved in sex trafficking, and there's children that will lure you um, into being kidnapped for sex trafficking. When it comes to the children may approach you like they are lost or they lost something. And naturally, our hearts go out to help children, but there's going to be some adult somewhere in that vicinity that's part of the kidnapping. You have to be kidnapped in order to be human trafficked or sex trafficking. The women that's involved in sex trafficking, kidnapping, human trafficking, they will approach you as though they need help. And their whole goal is to get you engaged in a conversation long enough to distract you where you get pushed into this vehicle. So it's not just men, it's women and children as well. The men, ladies, be aware of who is following you everywhere you go. I don't care if you go into a Target, a BJ's, a ShopRite, an Acme, a freaking Wawa, 7-Eleven. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, because this human trafficking is serious, and people are being kidnapped and put into sex slavery. It is right in every backyard. It is right in every city, state. It's there. It's real. Um, Hard to track down, hard to stop, according to the DEA. Thank you for the heart, love. Um, as far as my industry is concerned, which is the massage therapy industry and the medical industry, we see women that are under the umbrella of massage therapy, and they have been forced into sex trafficking. The one thing that they do with you, um, as far as sex trafficking, and you come from another country, is they take your passport, they take your passport, they take your cell phone. So, ladies, if you're traveling anywhere, especially out of the freaking country, don't travel alone. If you travel alone and somebody walks up on you and offers you a ride, if you didn't prearrange that ride to be picked up and you don't know that asshole, don't get in the vehicle. Mm-mm. Don't get in. Not at all. They take your passport, they take your cell phone. Can't go nowhere. You're stuck. If they get you near any interstate, anywhere in the country, the chances of law enforcement finding a person that has been kidnapped is slim. And I said this before, the first 24 hours is the hottest hours, the very first 24 hours. I also went over different apps that you can download to your phone. I think I gave like 6 different apps that you can download to your phone for safety measures in case anything, you suspect anything. You pick one of those apps that you feel is going to offer you the most security for your safety, and download that app to your phone. That app some of those apps, I'm gonna say, has been known in the news to save people from being kidnapped and put into the modern day slavery, which is sex slavery and agricultural slavery. Agricultural slavery, when it comes to little boys that they are kidnapping, they kidnap these little angels and they put them on a farm and force them into agricultural slavery. With the little girls, we know what's going to happen with them. With the women, we definitely know what's going to happen with them as well. You have something you want to say, Mr. C?
No, man, it's interesting. Didn't you say somebody else was caught up in sex trafficking?
Yeah, the person I feel as though his dick should be cut off, his hand should be cut off, his tongue should be cut off, his mouth, and he should be set the fuck on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about
A
him.
celebrity,
Yeah, I really do.
but you can't speak his name.
I can.
But you're not.
I just choose not to. Well, I'm sure they probably heard about this, just like I had. Yeah, I'm gonna say his name because it's already out there publicly anyway that R. Kelly was because now he's in jail, was involved in sex trafficking, and he was just part of the sex trafficking ring. It is what it is. Mr. C,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. So, do y'all have any comments or questions that you want to ask on the topic of human trafficking, sex trafficking, agricultural trafficking? If you know what, one of the apps that I told y'all about, um, it sends text messages, it calls your emergency contacts. But even if you found yourself in a situation of abuse, there's a button on this device that calls the abuse hotline. So if any of you want me to, I don't know, go, well, maybe not tonight because I don't have them with me, type the apps up and put them up on the YouTube page because I'm also on YouTube Live, or do a post and I'll post those apps and you could download those apps to your phone. The apps work for Android and iPhone. They work for both of them. Yes.
No, just
You awful quiet tonight.
no. I'm just listening. I don't know much about this sex trafficking thing. Besides, you have
It's
a
in
knife,
the,
have some spray. Somebody touch you.
well, I think my solution is good, but it's all about timing.
Yeah.
I believe someone made a comment on one of the live streams I did to carry a knife.
Mm-hmm.
You carry a knife, carry a taser if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Get a
Pepper spray.
pepper spray or a police taser of something of that nature. Pepper spray, police taser, or
Don't walk alone, especially.
yeah, don't walk alone. Don't go nowhere. But you know what? It's not even safe to go anywhere by yourself, even during the daytime, let alone at night.
Yeah.
It's really not. There has been more Uber drivers charged, locked up for human trafficking. I don't understand it with these Uber drivers. Like the first group was like 13 of them. The second group was 3. Like, is it, what the fuck is on their mind?
Making money. They're making a lot of money selling people.
I remember years ago, no, when I'm gonna say decades ago, people were being kidnapped for their organs. If anybody on here is
Yeah, that's
as
true,
old
too.
as I am, you would remember when people were coming up missing. Like, let me see, I'm 60. When I was young, people were coming up missing. And they were being kidnapped for organs, and the organs was put on the black market, and doctors was even involved in it because they needed those organs for transplants. And the people they target mostly was the homeless, because they figured, who's going to miss a homeless person? They know where the homeless hang out underground. They know exactly where they hang out at. And they would lure these homeless people and kidnap them, kill them,
And so
take the body parts, and sell the organs for top dollar. That was decades that they used to do that. Fast
They
forward,
still do it. Some places they still do it.
they still do it, but it's not like, it's not as prevalent as the human trafficking for sex. Like, the human trafficking for sex has freaking just blown up. It's $1 billion industry. Sex is $1 billion. Anything that has to do with sex is a $1 billion industry. And when it comes to selling people like they chattel, that is a $1 billion industry.
I can imagine that.
If they get you on that interstate,
You gone.
yes, out the country you go to be sold. Women and young ladies, if you have daughters, if you have young daughters, mommies and daddies, please talk to your daughters. Talk to them.
And just
Make them aware. Don't be talking to no freaking strangers. Don't be so quick to be entertaining some freaking man. Talk to your daughters, mommies and dads. Make them aware. Open up your daughter's eyes. Open up their eyes. Sit them down and talk to them, because it's right in everybody's face. It's right in our face. You can't even ignore this shit because it's real. It's very, very real.
and make sure somebody knows where you're going.
Yeah, absolutely. At all times. At all times. It's not safe to take an Uber or a freaking Lyft. It's not safe. And as innocent as these two companies are, you have the individuals that has really destroyed the company.
Yeah, pretty much. That would destroy any company because now people are like unconscious about taking Uber or Lyft
Yeah,
or a taxi nowadays.
yeah. But you don't hear, not yet, about no taxi drivers being involved in human trafficking.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hmm.
But you have the Uber and the Lyft drivers that has decided to participate in human trafficking. Do not be so quick. And it's scary. Like, I'm trying to think of the young lady, not this weekend, but the young lady that I taught 2 weekends ago that she came from like Buffalo, New York. And when she left me, she said that she called the Uber. I told her, and I saw the Uber driver. I saw him when he, got out the car to take her bags and stuff. And I said, when you get to where you're going, make sure that you call me so I know that you got home safe. Well, I tell all the ladies that when they leave me, I want you to text me, call me, let me know that you got home safe. Because you never know. Even if they're driving their own freaking vehicle, you never know.
Yeah, I know somebody that don't do that.
Don't do what?
Somebody say, call me, you're home. They don't.
Oh, okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a lot of people do that.
Yeah, no.
But in today's time, you have to be safety conscious. Get in the car, lock your door. You know what mothers do? Mothers, like with newborn babies, because they got so much stuff going on, they will, and I've seen this, they'll open up the car door and start fumbling with stuff. They got the baby bag, got to put the baby in the car, strap the baby in, strap the baby in. All that time, their back is turned because they focus on the baby. I would tell Tara, get your ass the hell in the car, lock the car, then strap the baby in and do what you got to do. I drilled that in her. Don't be fumbling around with no car seat. Uh-uh. Don't be fumbling with the car seat. Get in the car, lock the door. Safety is important.
I believe that's true.
Mm-hmm. Next topic.
How CDB works.
Oh, all right. So tonight, oh, I got it. I don't know. Let's see how CBD works. Cannabinoids. So, wait a minute, y'all. I hope I have it. So I started this thing about talking about CBD and just educating the public on what CBD is, the benefits of it, which is important, and all that good stuff. And I had promised that I would go live every day at 6 o'clock and give y'all a little bit more about CBD so that you're not constantly watching the same thing. What's wrong with my shirt? Watching the same thing. I thought kind of crooked. Watching the same thing every day. Me talking about the same thing on CBD. No, it's different. So last night I talked about the receptors of CBD and I explained what CBD was. I talked about the phytocannabinoids. I talked about the receptors. So I'm going to get a little bit into what cannabinoids do. Now, in case you missed the previous live streams on cannabinoids, CBD, go back and watch them. All right. So I'm going to give you what cannabinoids do. Now, you may say, well, what is cannabinoids? The thing that some of y'all are selling called CBD is a cannabinoid. So I want to talk about what it does and how it works. So I do this chart. See this chart? That's my little artwork. I'm not an artist, but this is my artwork.
Mm.
I see that? I see that? All right. So, oh, I'm sorry. Y'all see this? Mr. C let me know that I was on YouTube live too, so I had to do YouTube. So y'all see that?
Yeah, so now,
See that chart?
there you go.
All right, can they see it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to be referring to my little chart. Now, neuromodulators has a whole lot to do with what cannabinoids do, meaning CBD. There's different types of CBD. Look at my shirt again. There's different types of CBD. So the neuromodulators is multiple neurons, neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters, what they do is they send and receive signals. Neurons, neurotransmitters send and receive signals. So I'm gonna pull out my chart. Now that I gave you that little bit, I'm gonna pull out my chart so you have a better understanding. And hold on, I need a freaking. You got a pen?
No.
Can you see if it's a pen over there? I'm getting ready to show y'all my chart so y'all understand what. No, just I need the ink pen. There should be an ink. You know what? Never mind. Perfect. All right. You see this? No, you don't. Let me do it this way. And let me do it. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. And I hope this works. Hey, so here's my chart, right? So I wish you was over here, but you don't want to be seen. All right. These, right, like I said, y'all, I am not an artist. Just work with me here because I'm not an artist. All right. Neuromind, you have CB1 and CB2. These are receptors. Topic is what cannabinoids do. That's the topic for tonight. Replaces the 6 o'clock show, right? So neuromodulators, meaning multiple neurons. Here it is with neurotransmitters right here. These are my neurons here. Inside these little dots is neurotransmitters. Now, I'm going to explain some things to you and hope you understand. With neurotransmitters, it's all about crossing over from where it's coming from to where it's going, meaning the presynaptic, postsynaptic, but neurotransmitters work by VG, voltage gated channels. However, for the purpose of cannabinoids and understanding CBD, is this side is the receiving cell.
You got to show it to them too, don't you?
I will. They can't see it.
No.
Okay. This side is the receiving cell. This side is the sending cell. When it comes to the cannabinoids and the receptors, depending on how many neurotransmitters is released, is going to determine how many cannabinoids is going to bind to the receptors. Not all receptors is going to be sending information. Now, I'm going to give you over here, you have CB1. CB1 is going to be your dopamine, your serotonin, all a part of your limbic system. Also with CBD, we're going to be talking about THC. THC affects the nervous system, mood swings, happy, increase in appetite. The rest of CBD, meaning it has 0.03% of CBD, that's the part that is used for, I'm trying to stay away from certain words. That's the part that's used for health benefits. That's the best way I can explain it. Another term that's out there being used is medicinal benefits. Okay, so when it comes to CBD, What is it benefiting for? I'm having a hot flash because I'm shining. Memory, sensory information, pain sensation, mood and appetite, seizures, which is involuntary mood swings, immune responses, and CB2 doesn't bind, but it helps impact, but it's not binding on all systems. So when people, hold on, I'm having a flash on. You see me shining? I need, that feels better. So I hope that this little chart here help you understand exactly what cannabinoids do, other than, hey, I'm selling CBD, 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 CBD. You need, if you're selling or you're promoting CBD, have an understanding of how the cannabinoids work. We have a internal system, endocannabinoids system, and we also have these receptors that are already in our bodies anyway. That's the reason why I'm sharing information, because a lot of companies are popping up CBD, and some people that are involved in promoting CBD don't quite understand how it works. What happens when you're promoting CBD or you're involved in the CBD industry and you get a client or customer that's going to ask you, how do it work? You tell me that this is good for me. You tell me all the benefits, but I want to know, how does it work? And you do have people out there that's just not going to buy anything. They're just not going to go to the store and buy CBD because it's advertised. Oh, it helps with memory. It helps prevent cancer, which a company has gotten in trouble for making that claim. Okay, so if you are promoting anything that has to do with CBD, get the education on it first before just out there doing your own thing. Because the key is educate the public so they can make an educated decision on their health so that they can get better. If you're taking CBD as a daily supplement, that's fine. If you're taking any type of CBD as a daily supplement, that's fine. If you're taking it as a topical for any type of musculoskeletal pain or neuralgia, that's beneficial too. Mr. C, you got any questions for me on this?
No, ma'am. I don't know much about CBD.
I'm gonna say this to you. When you had sciatica, I put it on you.
Okay.
How did it work?
What's sciatica?
Remember when, I'm gonna tell you what he did. I'm gonna tell you what my bestie did. He did what most men do.
Oh, about my wallet?
Most men carry their wallet in their back pocket.
Oh, yeah. That is
And
painful.
because men carry their wallet in their back pocket, it causes sciatica. And that's because they put it in their back pocket and they're sitting on their butt. I don't want to use no muscle terminology. I'm gonna say this: the top of your butt, glute maximus, glute medius, and part of glute minimus, where the wallet is being where the men sit on their wallet at, it causes tension, but it also presses on that sciatic nerve. And because it presses on the sciatic nerve, men develop sciatica. So in Mr. C case, because I said, yo, you need to put your wallet somewhere else. Mr. C didn't listen to me. So what happened to him? He found himself limping and didn't know why for a while. And he was in a lot of pain. And later, I guess when he took his butt to the doctor told him that he had sciatica from having his wallet in his back pocket, which is the same thing I told him, but he didn't want to listen to me because I don't have that MD behind my name. So
Womp, womp,
shut up. So what I did was I make a pain management cream, and I've been making this pain management cream since 2010. And I let my friend over here use it so his pain can be reduced. And it helped him until he stopped carrying his wallet in his back pocket. Every man should carry their wallet in their front pocket and take some of that stuff in it that they have, because I seen wallets that's this thick. Why? What the hell is in that wallet that your wallet is that thick? What's in there?
That's the same thing about your damn pocketbook.
Our pocketbooks is used as weapons. You let an asshole run up on a sister, she could use that pocketbook as a weapon because she got everything in there. She has everything she needs to function every day of life.
All the while it was like an extra cushion.
That makes no sense. That thick.
There's a lot of things in there.
What's the next topic?
Hmm?
Can I see the topics?
You ready for the next one?
Can I just see the topics? Go around. Go this way so I can see. Oh, shoot. Okay, we did human trafficking. We did vehicle safe. Please remember about the vehicle, y'all. Don't be using this thing. Lock your car manually. Start locking your car manually. I got to do this because don't use these. In case you're just tuning in, it's because when you use these to lock your car, they send airwaves, and you have thieves that has learned how to hack into these and unlock your car and steal all your belongings that's in your vehicle and lock your car back up. But if you manually lock your car, like push the button, there's no airways to be sent, and they can't break into your car. Can you bring that back up, please? Hold on, y'all. Got something else I want to share. If y'all wondering how come I haven't been playing no music, I would love to play some music, but that's one of the reasons why I ended up in Facebook jail. That's just one. Facebook had 3 reasons for putting me in Facebook jail, but the music was definitely one of them. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all about some things that's going on. Wait one. I want to talk about the Kings and Queens Empowerment event. Now keep in mind, you put something out there already. And Mr. CEO said, he wants their whole week of labor.
Yeah.
Just want to remind you of that. Okay? So, Kings and Queens Empowerment Event is a combination of two shows: the Women's Closet TV show and the Let's Talk of Carolyn radio show. Combine those two together, I have what I would have done over 100 episodes between both platforms. And what I would like for y'all to do, and I'm gonna do this probably next week because I'm still uploading all the videos so I can get caught up. It's just that when you uploading videos, it seemed to take for freaking ever to upload the videos to YouTube. So I'm asking my viewers and my listeners, audio radio land, to, once I give you my YouTube channels, I want y'all to go to those channels, take a look at all the videos you want to look at, listen to the content of those videos, and pick what we said, the top 5.
Top 5, I think, yeah.
Pick out the top 5 episodes, not from 5 from the Women's Closet TV show or 5 from Let's Talk of Carolyn, but pick 5, period, from both combination shows. Now, out of that top 5, we are going to select the ones that got the most votes, and we're going to select the top 3. We're going to select the top 3 that has the most votes. So at this Kings and Queens Network and Empowerment event, those top 3 is going to be expanded on in detail, but that is only going to take 90 minutes, maybe. Trying to shorten it down to an hour, because that rest of the time I want it to be all about you. So I'm going to say from 60 minutes to 90 minutes. The rest of that time, you're going to be introduced to 5 hand-selected entrepreneurs that's doing some good things in their respective businesses. You're going to be introduced to those entrepreneurs. Those entrepreneurs is going to have 10 minutes to talk about their business, what it is they do, and how, if you got involved in their business, how you can grow in 10x, 5x, 10x, or 20x, which you are already bringing in financially. Okay? Those 5 entrepreneurs has also agreed, because this was one of my stipulations, is that you're not going to, anybody who decides to select your company to be involved with, one thing I'm not going to tolerate or allow is that you leave them stranded. No one gets left. They have agreed with me to give you, ladies and gents, kings and queens, 30 days of support to ensure your success in recouping your investment in yourself. Okay? So nobody should be leaving the Kings and Queens Network and Empowerment event without a business. No one should be leaving without a business, because it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for those who come and participate. It's a win-win for those who want to change their zip code. It's a win-win for those who want to change their area code. It's a win-win for those who want to have extra money to take a vacation, to do something with their children, to take your wife somewhere, to take your husband somewhere, to take your side chick somewhere,
Yeah.
take your side dude somewhere. It's a win-win where you can change your revenue status. I'm not saying that it's easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But my philosophy has always been, if you are given your job 40 hours of your time, some people work 60 to 80 hours. Either way, of your time, and you're given 100% of your time to someone else, giving them your productivity, you can do it for yourself. So why not invest in yourself? Why not start a business? Why not give yourself 100% of your time and energy, making that a family business so that you can leave a legacy for your children or your grandchildren? Somebody is going to reap your rewards when you leave it to them. So that's the person. Thank you for the heart, love. That's the purpose of having this network, Kings and Queens Network Empowerment event. If I'm gonna say this, for those of you that plan on attending this event, come prepared. Come prepared to gain some knowledge. At the end of the event, 2 hours before the end of the event, you got to deal with me. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Social media is a marketplace for expansion. People still do traditional marketing, meaning newspapers, postcards, business cards, banners. People still do that. That still works traditionally. But in today's business market, it's all about social media. So for 90 minutes, those of you who decide, you know what, I do want to have a business. I do want to generate some extra money. I do want to do this. I do want to do that. I'm tired of coming up short. I have to go to the table of consideration on payday. Everybody knows what the table of consideration is. Table of consideration is this. Your bills beat you to the door, and you decide which bills get paid this pay, which bills don't get paid, which bills have to wait to get paid. I know because I've been there. So I know what I'm talking about. When you get to a point where you could beat your bills to the door, let me break that down. You have already paid your bills before they arrive to your door. That's where you want to be. Beat your bills to the door. Now, some bills is just not going to go away. Your mortgage not going to go away. Your rent not going to go away. Your utilities not going to go away. Not unless you're paying that mortgage off and you're paying that house off in fully paid. Okay? Your utilities is monthly. Not unless you can calculate how much your utilities is going to be every month and you just send them, the utility company, a check before you get your freaking bill. But you don't know what your bill is. But you just want to send them $100 and your bill might be $50. So now you paid up until it goes back up. That's what I mean by beating your bills to the doorstep before they arrive. Win-win for everybody. There's a reason why certain things is called my eyes are red. There's a reason why certain things is called ends. Ends don't freaking never meet. Ends don't never meet. Meet. They're called ends for a reason. Ends don't never meet. If you are proactive in making that change, the business, being an entrepreneur, stepping out on a leap of faith, believing in yourself, is going to take you there. And these entrepreneurs is going to help you get there because they have promised me 30 days of support. Now, when it comes to me, you're not going to have me for 30 days unless you join in my company. That's the only way you get me for 30 days is if you're joining my company or a company that I am affiliated with. It's the only way you're going to get me for 30 days. But for the social media marketing, you got me for 90 minutes. And I will be giving you 90 minutes of social media marketing skills and techniques I know that works because I use them. So come prepared. If you decide to come to this Kings and Queens, come prepared with your smartphone, your tablet, or your laptop, because you're going to need it to sit with me for 90 days. It's going to be 90 minutes. I say 90 days.
Mhm.
Oh no, not 90 days, 90 minutes. Because it's an interactive class. The social media class is a interactive class, and I'm going to give you the tools that you need to get your business up and running before you leave. Because you got to know how to use social media to monetize it. Okay? Cost. Let's talk about what is it going to cost. Now, I've tried to keep this price down because I did have it at like $125. I said no, because people might not be able to afford $125. So guess what? I got it down to $20. Admission is $20. What is $20 going to get you? $20 is going to get you. You walk in that door, you might know one or two people, maybe none. But when you leave, you should be leaving knowing somebody that you can team up with and build with. If you team up with 4 other people and 4 other people selected the businesses you selected, you now have a team. So you may walk in knowing nobody to do business with, but when you leave, you're going to have people that you're going to work with as a team and help build each other's business as a team. There's no I in team, y'all, in case y'all didn't know that. TEAM, all caps. In order to be successful in any business, I don't care what business it is, you can't get there by yourself. There's no way you can get and be successful and reach the level that you wanted to reach by yourself, unless you just are a self-made millionaire or you was just born wealthy. But if you come from where I come from, where you start at the bottom and you work your way up, it's worth it. That's the best I can give you. It is worth it when you invest in yourself and you give yourself the same amount of time that you give your job. About this, you and your job, you work for 20 years. Some people work for 30. I have a girlfriend. I retired from the post office, 2006. Also retired from the military. Also left my school teaching job with the Philadelphia School Teaching open in case I ever wanted to go back. I say that all to say, this is what happens. You work these jobs for 20, 30 years. Your retirement, they tell you, you're going to get a retirement check. Your retirement check is going to be, you can get from 80% to 100%, depending on how long you stay. If you max out, they say, oh, you're going to get 100% of your retirement. No, you're not. That's half true, half lie. You're not going to get that. You're going to get 40% of your highest 3 years, and that's 100%. 40% of 100% of your highest 3 years is what you're going to get when you finish out your 20, 30, 40 years. This is how come it's called the 20-40 rule. There's a reason why you hear that saying. It's called the 20-40 rule. You give up 20 years, you get 40%, which is your 40% of 100 of your highest 3 years. That's it. You might get a gold watch. You might get a certificate. Thank you for your 30 years. You might even get a retirement party. Now you're living off of your retirement. Is it enough? It's not. Because you're looking at, okay, I got my retirement check coming in and I have Social Security. I know several people off the top of my head, I can name 10 of them off the top of my head that has retired from the same jobs I retired from, and they are working 2 and 3 jobs, or they have taken on another job. Now, that may make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but I look at it this way. Profits to me outdo wages all day long. Wages, you're limited. They're good. They pay the bills, but profits don't have a cap. You make as much money as you want in profits as long as you are willing to put in the work. And that's key. Putting in the work to make the money that you desire to make. Because can't nobody do that but you. But you got to have determination. You got to have consistency. You got to have faith. You have to believe in yourself. And that's key. Believing in yourself, having faith, having determination, having consistency, and have the fucked up attitude as, I'm not giving up on me. It is what it is. You got something you want to say? You are for quiet. So the cost to get into the Kings and Queens Network Empowerment event is $20. Now, Mr. C had put out, I didn't do this, but I'm going to ask him to repeat it because he did put out some gifts. He put out a contest. One was a customized V-Steam stool for the ladies and a customized serving tray
For the men.
for the men. Can you explain that? Because I'm lost with that.
What you mean?
How are they going to win it?
The best shows that we pick. The best ones that come up with the topics. The best topics. The person that comes up with the best topics.
Okay, but they're going to select 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pick the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you going to determine?
The best 5 that they pick.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll have their names on them about what topics they picked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll know who they are. And the best 3 out of that will be a winner, wouldn't it?
So you're going to make 3 stools?
No, only 1. The top three topics are going to be winners, right?
Yeah.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
Only one person is going, one male and female.
So it's going to be put into a drawing?
Yeah.
The top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. All right. So Mr. C contest is this. When you go up on the YouTube channels, and I'm a post them. When you go up on the YouTube channels, you select your top 5. We're going to select the top 3. You need the top 3 is going to
No,
be
the top 3 are going to be voted on.
the top 3.
We can't pick them. The top 3 are
The
going to
top
be voted
3.
on, right?
They're going to vote,
Yeah, on the
not
top
us.
3, right? On the top
Right.
3, yeah.
The top 3 is going to be voted on by y'all, not us. Whoever y'all pick, as far as the top 3, it's going to come down to 2. Whoever y'all pick is going to get the ladies, if it's a female, is going to get a customized V-Steam stool with a set of, with a starter pack of herbs for her
V-Steam.
V-Steam. In case y'all don't know what that is, the JJ says thank you to it.
You had to do that.
I did, because the V-Steam is so relaxing. It is. If it's a male, a guy, he's going to receive a customized serving tray. So that's what we have. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm. The winner, yeah.
Okay. But we have to let them know, meaning you guys, we have to let them know who's
going to be the winner?
The top 3 is.
Yeah.
And we'll be posting who that winner is.
At the,
At the Kings and Queens of
Yeah.
Comedy event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they'll get their stool or they get their serving tray at the event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else I wanted to share with you? Oh,
T-shirt. Start your own TV show.
yeah, that's the last topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me if that's the last topic or not?
It is. Yeah. Opportunity to have your own TV show.
Okay. Hey, listen. Guess what? Actually, 2 things. I'm gonna save the best for last. That's my show. Really? You want some water?
Got some.
Have a drink. Have a drink on me. Drink the water.
Went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, okay. So, it's done. I officially have my own TV station. So if there's anybody who is looking to have their own TV show, hit me up at 267-679-8784. If you ever wanted to have your own TV show, hit me up at 267-679-8784. I am in the process of doing the programming for my TV station. And if you want to know, well, who's going to see it? Well, I'm going to tell you this. My TV station is going to be on Roku. It's going to be on Fire Stick. It's going to be on Apple TV. It's going to be on Smart TV. And it's syndicated all at the same time on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. So I have the platform to give you the exposure for your very own TV show. So I will be talking more about that. I will be talking more about that and giving you some stats and giving you some numbers, because the people that be watching this, meaning the Fire Stick, the Roku, the Smart TV, the Apple TV, is in the millions.
To your phone.
Really? Okay. I'm giving you the numbers so that you know the platforms and exposures. These are individuals that have smartphones, tablets, laptops, internet. Got the exposure. So if you're interested in having your very own TV show, give me a call at 267-679-8784 so that I can go into more detail with you, and we're gonna have a meeting on it. Yes, Mr. C.
Awesome.
You look like you was gonna say something.
No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna save the last news. I'm gonna say the last one for last. You okay?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to come over there and start doing CPR when you do it.
Oh, yeah.
You better not pass the hell out of me. No, no. Just rub it.
Mhm.
Just,
Just go ahead.
all right. Well, I'm looking at you because you're making faces. Just rub it. So, here's the deal. Today I got hired with community college to teach, and I'm very happy about that. I signed hiring papers today to teach at community college. When I got there, I saw that who I was going to be working with and the topics I will be teaching. None of my colleagues that I've taught with at other schools wanted to take. So at community college, I will be teaching anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, and pathology. Those are the topics I have been selected to teach, which I have an affinity for. So I'm happy about that. I just have to rearrange my schedule because right now I'm teaching at a massage therapy school, and I have to figure out how I'm gonna tell the owner of the school that I will be transitioning to community college to teach with them.
It was nice working with you. Bye. Have a blessed year.
That's what I'm gonna say to him.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the heart love. I have to find a way because I don't burn bridges.
You're not burning.
That's one thing I don't
So
do.
you'll be polite.
I don't burn bridges because you never know when you got to cross that bridge again. I don't burn bridges, and I don't want him being mad with me, saying you leaving me like I'm deserting him.
Kind of sounds like you kind of are, though.
But I'm not deserting him.
Okay.
I am a resourceful person, yes, but I have to go where the money is because they paying pretty well, y'all. Paying well. It's nice when you can get to a point in your profession or your career where you can turn down jobs. You can dictate your income, dictate how much you want to be paid, or negotiate how much you want to be paid. Or in my case, let my credentials speak for itself and let the future employer determine how much they want to pay me. And if it's good enough, I accept it. And that's what happened. So I'm very, very happy and pleased about that. And I'm going to say this in your life, I don't care what life you have or what job you have or what you do in your life, always try to put yourself in a position to where you can dictate your own lane. Put yourself in a pathway where you can dictate how much you want to make. Put yourself in your own freaking lane to where you are leading the lane and not following somebody else's lane. So that's my time for tonight. I like to take the time out to say thank you to everybody that gave me your time me and Mr. C gave you your time and spending it with us. So Steve, thank you for tuning in. Kiki, thank you for tuning in. Lavine, hi honey, thank you for tuning
Hi,
in.
Levon.
Robert, thank you for
Oh,
tuning in.
Rob.
Zamir, thank you for tuning in. Muhammad, thank you for tuning in. Tiga, thank you for tuning in. Tanya, thank you for tuning in. And I'm waving again. Dr. Lorenzo, thank you for tuning in. Muhammad, thank you for tuning in. I'm just waving at everybody here. This must be something new that Facebook is doing. Loretta, thank you for tuning in. Wow. How many times did Facebook do this? Joanne, thank you for tuning in. Oh, wow. Kathy, thank you for tuning in. Wanda, thank you for tuning in. Y'all were very quiet tonight. Y'all weren't saying anything, not commenting, which is okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Y'all just don't know. I really appreciate when y'all tune into my live stream and you listen to me and Mr. C, or you're just listening to me when I'm doing a Women's Closet TV show. But stay tuned, and I will catch y'all on my next live at 6 o'clock tomorrow on CBD, and I will be talking about the company that I actually decided to partner with, because I've been involved in the CBD industry since 2010, and I had to take a look at all the companies that are involved in CBD and finally make a selection based on residual income, which is back in money. So thank you, everybody. I will see you on my next live stream. Appreciate you. Love you all for your time. Take care, everybody. Mr. C, you have something you want to say?
Enjoy your night and be safe,
I'm
be
flashing.
warm, be cool. Until next time, deuces.
Be safe, everybody. Take care and have a great night. Audio Land, I'd like to take the time out to say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. You have been listening to Let's Talk with Carolyn on Sador Radio, www.sadorradio.com. Do you have anything you want to say, Mr. C?
Have a good night. Be safe.
Okay.
And please definitely check around your surroundings when you're out there, ladies. And always let somebody know where you're going. But until then, until next time, be safe, be warm. Deuces.
These hot flashes is wearing me out. Hey, everybody. Hey you. Hey you. And hey you, YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I will be posting those apps in the comment section so that y'all can download them to your, write them down or download them to your iPhone or your Android phone. So I want to take the time out to say thank you for tuning in. Catch me and Mr. C next Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. Catch me tomorrow at 6 p.m. for CBD time. Take care, everybody, and thank you. Yep. YouTube. Hi. Thank you for tuning in. And tune in next Monday, every Monday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Next Monday, I will be going into some more detail on CBD. You have anything you want to say? They can't see you, but they
I
can
know,
hear you.
I know, I can see that.
Okay.
No, just enjoy your Monday. Till next time we talk. Enjoy your rest of your week. Oh yes, and by the way, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I did forget. Well, they're gonna see us again.
See
They
you
are.
again.
Yeah, we'll see me again. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You're right.